was the main topic of the weekend, last weekend, and all that stuff. MVP award was handed out, I believe, Thursday, May 8th. Was that Thursday? I believe it was a Thursday. And it went to Nikola Jokic, the Joker. Got his third MVP title in 4 years. And a lot of people weren't happy about that. One of the main people that weren't happy about it was Shaquille O'Neal, the big Diesel, the big Aristotle, one of the most dominant big men I have ever seen play the game. He felt Shai Gilgeous-Alexander should have won the MVP. Not only he said it when the announcement happened, he also said it when they interviewed Joker after he won it. He felt Shai should have won it. He felt Shai was the best player in the game. There's a lot of different takes to it. What does MVP mean? Well, the actual meaning of MVP is most valuable player. So, Shai Gilgeous for the Oklahoma City Thunder, who has taken one of the youngest teams in the NBA and took them to the top of the Western Conference, the same conference that the reigning defending champions, who would now have a three-time MVP in Nikola Jokic, the Denver Nuggets, finished second. Well, you can say they had the same work and tiebreakers, all that stuff, but SGA had Oklahoma City with the number one seed. Okay, you can go on with the stats, but I'm gonna show you the stats in a bit. Shaq felt like he should have won. Then once him and Charles got into it, he said, "Then rename the title, should be called MVP." How do you define an MVP though? What do? Do you take this player off the team and you see what that team does without him? If you take Shai Gilgeous off the Thunder, it might not be the Hawks with the number one pick. It might be OKC with the number one pick. If you take Jokic out of the Nuggets with Jamal Murray leading the way, could the Denver Nuggets still make a push to make the playoffs? Maybe a play-in? I'm just throwing questions out here. I'm just throwing questions. And don't even get me started if we take Luka Doncic off the Mavericks. That speaks for itself. But going there, we understood it was going to be between Shai Gilgeous-Alexander and Nikola Jokic. Now, those were up in arms. Those were down. I said on numerous occasions, you can go either way. I won't push back. You can go with Joker. You can go with Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Didn't bother me. You can do whatever. Okay? Or however you feel, it's how you feel. So I wasn't going to push back. And I'm not going to push back. But I will push back is how the voting went. Look at this voting. Who all voted? That's my question. Who all voted for this award? Because the fact that Shai Gilgeous-Alexander can only get 15 first place vote bothers me. And when I say bother, don't take out the context of me saying Joker didn't earn MVP. I am good with Joker having a third MVP. I'm not pushing back on that. I am pushing back on the fact that how did he win in such a wide margin is my question. Is it the fact that most people know about Jokic and they don't really pay attention to the Oklahoma City Thunder team, so they didn't really understand what Shai Gilgeous-Alexander and the Oklahoma City Thunder has done this season, being one of the youngest teams in the NBA? That's my question. Because to me, there's no way in hell it should be almost a 300-point difference between Jokic and Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. It shouldn't even be a 100-point difference between them two. Because it was going to be between them two. What did Jokic do to be almost 3 times better as Shai Gilgeous-Alexander? That's my only question. That is my question. That's my only, how can I put this? My only gripe with how this MVP thing went. Jokic winning by 75 point difference, by 75 difference. I'm good. 50 point difference. Cool. But almost 300? Son, y'all got to explain that to me. Because I ain't see that much of a gap between the two teams and what the two players mean to both of those teams. That should not be that wide of a margin on that one. That is my only pushback. Why do I say that? Because I got the stats for you. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander averaged 30 points a game, shooting 53.5 on the field, 35.3 from three-point range, giving you 5 rebounds a game, 6.2 assists a game, a rebound a game, and having 2 steals. And by the way, he had 30 points in 50 of the 82 games. 30 points in 50 of the 82 games. He scored 30 points in more half of the season. Let that sink in. And then you got Nikola Jokic, who is the MVP. And I have no problems with it. Giving you 26.4 points a game, shooting 58.3 from the field, 35.9 from 3, giving you 12.4 rebounds, 9 assists, 1 block a game, 1.4 steals a game. You see how close these numbers are? Right? So how is it that Nikola Jokic on a reigning defending championship team is that get that much of a gap in voting than Shai Gilgeous-Alexander? That's my only pushback. Is how wide this margin of victory was for Nikola Jokic. I don't mind him winning. But somebody tell me, whoever voted, have y'all been paying attention to what OKC is? And what Shai Gilgeous-Alexander means to that team? Are we talking most valuable player? That's my only pushback. Jokic win by 10 votes, no problem. 20 votes, no problem. 25 votes, no problem. Shouldn't be close to no 300. In my opinion, it should have been that wide of a margin. But hey, Nikola Jokic got it. He won it. Been all types of argument back and forth. We even got Shaq and Shannon Sharp going back and forth because Shannon Sharp said maybe Shaq is jealous because he got robbed. And quite frankly, a lot of people's in that camp that Steve Nash winning it over Shaq was ridiculous. But I think this is when people didn't understand that it's a regular season award and it's what it is. Now we understand it's a regular season award. And these numbers I'm giving you, these numbers that I'm showing you, this is the regular season. I'm not adding. This is not the playoff. This is strictly the regular season. This is what both these guys did. Those numbers are close. So that's all I want to know. Is how did the voting go that way? At such a wide margin. I'm trying to wrap my head around it. Because I can hear Stephen A. Smith didn't think it was going to be that wide of a margin. Charles Barkley didn't think it would be that wide of a margin. Keith Smith didn't think it was going to be that wide of a margin. But I know how Shaq felt because he was one of the main ones talking about. I ain't hear Shannon Sharp's take, but I'm pretty sure he was shocked by how wide the margin was. We probably can talk to JJ Redick. We can probably talk to some guys in the league. We can talk probably like anybody. Most people probably ain't going to be more people probably mad about Shai Gilgeous-Alexander not winning it. But I think majority of the people are mad about how the voting went. Because that wide of a margin should not be happening. I'll show you again. This wide of a margin should not have been the case. There's no way Shai Gilgeous-Alexander only get 15 first place votes. Only 15? Really? That's crazy. But it is what it is. Congratulations to the Joker. You deserved it. You earned it. I have no pushbacks on you winning it. I just don't like the wide of a margin that the people voted you to win. That's all I'm saying. So, that's Around the Hardwood.